WWE 10 stars who could team with John Cena at Fastlane 2023. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Jufian. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video and please subscribe to the channel. John Cena is set to face the Bloodline at Fastlane, and Jey Uso looks at the 10 potential WWE stars who could team with him at the show. John Cena returned to WWE a few weeks ago on SmackDown. Since his comeback, the franchise player has been engaged in a grueling storyline with the Bloodline's Jey Uso and Solo Sikoa. However, Cena isn't the only one with problems with the faction, as the Bloodline has also been on AJ Styles' radar for the past few weeks. This eventually led to rumors of a possible tag team match between the Bloodline and the team of Cena and Styles in the future, and last week's SmackDown featured the former. WWE champions laying out the tag team challenge for the main event of the episode. However, Paul Heyman said no, and the match was booked for Fastlane next month. In a contract signing segment, Cena entered first and signed the contract. However, before Styles could come out, Sikoa and Uso unleashed a brutal assault on the veteran, eventually sending him to the hospital. The segment was supposed to see, according to Fightful, LA Knight come out and team with Cena. But after testing positive for COVID, those plans may change. While WWE has announced a 2-on-1 handicap match for the show, but Cena is expected to find a partner before Fastlane on October 7. But as of right now, no one really knows who it's going to be. So, GIVEMESPORT takes a look at 10 WWE superstars who Triple H might decide to have team with the 16-time world champion and all-around wrestling legend at Fastlane next month. During John Cena's entrance on SmackDown last week, Karrion Kross posted a cryptic video of the franchise player on social media, hinting that the pair may be preparing to work together sometime soon. Though it doesn't seem like Kross will be turning face anytime now, and while it's definitely a long shot, teaming up with Cena could definitely be a great way to breathe some new life into Kross, something that Triple H will be desperate to do after bringing him back to WWE as a relatively marquee signing last year. In the recent storyline, which has played out on SmackDown, Carl Anderson has warned his OC stablemate AJ Styles to stay out of the business involving the Bloodline, so making him Cena's partner does make the most sense, at least from a storyline perspective. Being one of Styles' best friends and on-screen allies, Anderson could easily come out on SmackDown this week to get revenge on Solo and Jimmy, finding himself as a great fit for Big Match John's partner for the show. Another man that Triple H brought back into WWE last year, there's no denying that the game. Booking Anderson to be Cena's partner would be a big show of faith by the wrestling giant's chief content officer. While it is hard to believe that AJ Styles will recover from the brutal assault by Jimmy and Solo last week on SmackDown in time for Fastlane, the phenomenal one could pull off a miracle and make himself fit in time for the premium live event next weekend. Cena and Styles with Jimmy and Solo was always WWE's plan for Fastlane, at least if reports are to be believed. So it's definitely something that Triple H could look to book. With the brutal attack, WWE might have written off Styles from WWE TV, but he could be brought back quickly. Especially if the Wrestling Observer's report of AJ Roman Reigns being the plan for Crown Jewel in November is to be believed. The Monday Night Raw roster hasn't quite accepted Jey Uso as a trustworthy friend, and a lot of that is because of his history with the Bloodline, arguably WWE's most dominant faction of the 21st century. With Jey's history with the Roman Reigns-led faction, Main Event G hasn't found a lot of friends lately, so, with a hostile environment on the Red brand, a short run back on SmackDown for the tag specialist to team John Cena against his brothers wouldn't be a bad decision by WWE, as that's the route they decide to go down. Jey teaming with Cena to take on his brothers could eventually open doors for Triple H to build a massive rivalry between Jimmy and Jey around Royal Rumble 2024 or even WrestleMania XL next year. The rated R superstar might have decided his future in the wrestling industry by now. However, whether Edge has decided to retire, stay with WWE, or leave for AEW hasn't yet been made public. Assuming Edge will return to the ring and do so with WWE, teaming up with Cena, one of his biggest rivals from his first run, would make for fantastic television. If WWE adds some cracks between the duo at Fastlane, a massive match between the former rivals could be added to a mega event. Whether that be Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble, or even next year's WrestleMania show, which could be one of the biggest matches for the Edge ahead of his retirement from the squared circle. Know more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.